Hi everyone! So, things are getting pretty serious with my boyfriend and I. He recently asked if I would have his children. I said, why? Don't you want them anymore? As many of you know, my boyfriend is Asian. I don't know why, but I'm like a magnet for Asians. I guess that phrase is true. Once you go Asian, you never go Caucasian. Even my friends in college were all Asians. Their names were Tim, Tom, Tay, Dot, Dang, and Chi. And that's 2 people. Then there was me, Sara, the only white girl and with 2 syllables in her name. They only let me hang out with them because I passed their gang initiation, which included getting a bowl haircut, driving a tricked-out Honda, and studying a new high score in Dance Dance Revolution. Then they let me hang out with them. My current boyfriend lets me hang out with him. His last name is Lee, so if we get married, I'll be Sara Lee. And nobody doesn't like Sara Lee, right? Funny, because my uncle used to say that to me when I was a kid, and I used to cry because I didn't understand what it meant. But guess what? Fuck you, Uncle Chuck, because now I really am going to be Sara Lee. I like my snack cakes now. One of the benefits of dating an Asian is that you don't run the risk of having a redhead. Sorry, redheads. On the other hand, his head is abnormally large, so the thought of giving birth to his child can be terrifying. We plan to name our kid Ugg. Not because I'm such a big fan of the boots, but I think it would describe him well. Ugly. You know, as a parent, you're not allowed to hit or spank your kids in public anymore. That's why I think you should always have 2 kids, so that they can beat each other up for you. One time in kindergarten, I saw a boy peeing in the sandbox. For the longest time after that, I thought that boys peed from their thumbs. It wasn't until I started living with my boyfriend that I realized that that was untrue. I think it's true that certain names determine what the outcome of your child's future will be. It's like they psychologically live up to their name. For instance, my cousin named her kid Cheyenne. And we're all like, shit, why would she do that? Doesn't she know she's going to be a stripper now? I know another girl who named her kid Beth. We all just shook our heads. Poor kid. We all knew she's going to be super fat. I never met a Janet who wasn't crazy. Janet, are you here tonight? Please tell me yes. Damn it.
That's awesome.
One of the worst names you could, or if you want your kid to grow up to be an evil bitch, just name her Deborah. Deborah's an evil name. My 12-year-old cousin is named Deborah. One time I saw her head spin around like this. She walks around like, I don't think so, woman. Out of my way, woman. What you talking about, woman? And she's white. She ends every sentence with the word woman. Little does she know, I end every sentence with a punchline. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't hit a kid. When your name is Sara Lee, you and little Debbie, you settle things over pounds cake. The Punisher strikes again. But you know, I can't blame little Debbie for being the way she is. She was raised that way by her dad, who's the one who used to say nobody doesn't like Sara Lee. So I always told my parents that I don't need to go to college because I'm going to win the lottery. That way I could get into the restaurant business. The first thing I would do would be to open a Mexican restaurant over on Hubbard Street, right next to Dos Diablos. It would be called Vámonos Diablos. Next I'd open a vegetarian deli. It would be called the Deli Llama. The whole staff would be llamas, and if you're mean to them, they'll spit in your food. Next, who needs 7-Eleven anymore? I'm gonna open a 420. Angela and Joel will be my best customers. Who's been to Bull and Bear? No one? Boo. I'm gonna open a bar called Bull and Bear. Only Bull is in mechanical bull and Bear is in naked. So it'll be a bunch of naked people riding a mechanical bull. Oh, you're worried about cooties on the saddle? Don't worry, it won't have a saddle. Just like your underwear that don't have a crotch. So, how many people here have taken Flash class? I was so nervous my first day. I mean, I've never flashed anyone before. I was like, should I wear a bra for this? I don't know. So recently I got a stripper pole in my house. Woo! Yeah. It was only $100 with shipping, but really it pays for itself. I mean, I've already made $4,000 of that back thanks to mail rebates. I was going to bring it over to my parents' house to show them my moves. I mean, I used to be a gymnast, but I know my dad would be furious if I damaged his ceiling. I know my mom would be pretty cool with it though. She's pretty cool in general. She's always looking for new ways to entertain herself. She's got rock bands, PlayStation, Nintendo Wii. She's got 4 computers, a fake iPad, a fake Kindle reader. She's got a skee-ball machine, a karaoke machine, 80 purses, even Ed Hardy high tops. Yeah. Sometimes when I go over to her house, I feel like I'm going to Neverland Ranch and I'm Macaulay Culkin. Alright, well that's all for me, but before I get off stage, I want to tell you about a little cause I'm doing. I'm going to be selling CDs. It's called Sara Knits Greatest Hits. You can find me or my boyfriend in the back, the Asian one with the purse. We'll be selling them, you can, no price, just whatever you want to donate. It's for a shitty cause. I'm going to be buying diapers for underprivileged mothers and their infants. So, shitty cause. So, consider it a donation. So you get a CD and help someone out. So, thank you guys.